Your head that dance. Oh, Lord, we love it. Oh, Lord, we love it.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Davis. I'm the event chairman for today. It's a City of Torrance celebration for the centennial, and they asked the Torrance Women's Club to host a Valentine Tea, and that's what the purpose of it is for today.
I am sorry. Very nice to meet you. I hope you have a lovely day at the tea. You didn't travel far. Let's show you your table. We have a lot of people in this.
Organizing something like this is a major operation. It's like running a big corporation. We have a chair, we have committee members that are in charge of everything from making sure that we have enough china, silver, to sandwiches, tea, working on a program. It's major, and no matter how much we plan, we have to do a lot of tap dancing.
Well, this is really cute. It's Valentine's Tea, and have the whole room full of women here, which we're very excited about being here. And the people have done a lot of work to make this really look like a lot of fun.
The Women's Club of Torrance, which has been active for, I'm not quite sure, 80 or 90 years, is putting this on, celebrating our 100th year as a city, and also celebrating Valentine's. If you noticed, a lot of the women have hats on and gloves, and it's a very fun occasion with lots of tea and sandwiches.
We are selling raffle tickets for a bouquet of flowers made out of $1 and $5 bills. What a conversation piece.
Back in the 50s, the Torrance Women Club had another tea, and we used their picture on the cover of the program. The Girl Scouts served the tea back then, and they're doing it again now.
We are actually getting the teapots filled so that the Girl Scouts can take them out.
Come out. And I'm going to introduce you to a wonderful lady who's going to take over our program. I know that we have a picture out there of Mrs. Torrance, and we have somebody pretending to be Mrs. Torrance, but I know who Mrs. Torrance really is. It's Janet Payne, and she does so much for and I'm just tickled to death to have worked with you.
Good afternoon. This year, besides being the 100th anniversary of the City of Torrance, Girl Scouts of America are celebrating 100 years. Isn't that something? And we thought we would have them start our show off in celebration of their 100 years. Through the years, they have served almost every formal tea that we've had here at the clubhouse. And we're absolutely tickled to death to have them here today. So girls, do you want to do a little parade? Just straight down the middle. Thank you.
This tea today is going to talk about the history of Torrance, all 100 years, and we're going to have fashion representing each decade.
And one of the early ranches was the Phillips Ranch. The images today are from You don't want your girls to grow up and marry a cowboy because he's already taken. His name was Jared Sidney Torrance. That our mayor was very willing and able. I kind of worry about how much I'm going to have to pay him back. People come into the museum and they see this rare photo of Jared Sidney Torrance and they say, "Is that the mayor?" Because he looks so much like Jared Sidney Torrance. I'm going to let him take a walk so you can really understand how these things work. He married Helena Childs Torrance in 1914, and they took off on their honeymoon for 4 months on a ship. They got married. They could have gotten married anywhere in Los Angeles. Where did they get married? They didn't get married. They got married in San Francisco because that's where the ship was leaving from, and that's where her sister lived. Is the 100th anniversary of the fire department, the Torrance Fire Department. And we have... I'm looking for my notes, Chief. Pretty big, but I can't find them. He was showing you this. The uniforms are a little bit different. And these men were volunteers. And they did form the department, and in honor of that 100 years, they have a new badge. You know, everything old is new again, and it's the same thing with the badge that he's wearing today on his uniform. And all the members of the department, which number about 154, and it started from about 13 men. If you want to take a look, you can't see it on this picture, but just the fire cart was in a shed. And when they wanted to call the people out for a fire, they took a big giant hammer and banged on this big steel rim. That steel rim and that hammer are still at our fire station number 1. Now, the fire department used to put out fires. They got so good at it that that's not what they do the most. Probably the first person you see if you have a heart attack will not be a doctor. It will be a paramedic that comes from the fire department. So we very, very much appreciate our chief being here today and taking time out from his family. Thank you, Chief. Is this the police department? I think I have somebody here that's really important from the police department. Police department, we really didn't have a formal police department. Los Angeles County provided a constable. Now, while our good lieutenant here can tell you the many things that they do in the department. They have dogs that sniff out drugs. They do a darn good job at that too. They have, don't you have some kind of forensic laboratory now? Yes, and they're very, very proud of it. But you know, as I said, everything old is new again. I want you to turn sideways out here in the middle. The badge is of the bridge. Yeah. Did I say badge? It's a patch. See, I lost my page. and you can walk straight through here. They formed a little later in the 20s, but you can look right here and you can see the members, all of the members of the police department. Thank you very much.
You.
See, they go out the back door. This is the real thing, folks. The dress is a real 1920s dress. This is what a lady would have worn to a tea at the Torrance Women's Club. I said we were going back to glamour. Well, here's glamour at its finest. The 1930s. This is a group of people that went to a big fancy event. They were called the Triple T's. The GIs were lonesome. Good thing the Andrews sisters were around. Remember this song?
And he was going with draft. He's in the army now, although in reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. They made an old bugle for his Uncle Sam. They brought him down because he could not jam. The captain seemed to understand. But doesn't dance with the camp, went out and drafted a band. And now the company knows when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. I toot the attitude, he goes straight to the bar. If we do rhythm, he never blow a note unless the bass and guitar is playing with him. And now the company knows when he plays reveille, he's the boogie woogie bugle boy of company B.
Oh my gosh, what do we have here? The homemaker, the 50s homemaker. Well, what isn't she just a... She looks like a doll, doesn't she? Well, Jeff, why don't you bring her out here? Oh, she was dressed up pretty for just about everything. She had her little homemaker apron on, her pretty little dress. And what did you do with her? Yeah, wound her up. She could wear cocktail clothes. She could make hors d'oeuvres. She could hostess cocktail parties. She did gardening. She could dance. It was a really interesting time. She probably did all this because her kids were driving her crazy with that stuff. It's also the time she's got the blue and white on. Oh, one more thing. She cleaned house. We have Southwood homes built for all these homemakers. It was a period of prosperity. They went after shopping in the downtown Torrance with those Christmas bells. They were looking to Here's some other kind of bells ringing.
Go to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Go to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Spring is here, the sky is blue, oh, birds all sing as if they knew. Today's the day we'll say I do, and we'll never be lonely anymore, because we're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Going to the chapel of love. Going to the chapel of love. Shooting what to
They had to get married so we could fill up all these subdivisions that we made together. And our go-go girl. And they did wear the skirts that short. Oh yeah. And they did wear that pink lipstick, that white pink lipstick. There you go. And button twirlers here. How many of you twirled the top? Oh, we're moving into the 70s. The hippies are pushing their way around. Peace and love, tie-dye, flower power, mud wrestling. Oh no. This was the me decade. Corduroy, jeans, and women continued gender limitations. Oh gosh. Women's Club, we want to give you this check to go towards whatever you think the centennial needs to do. And Dee, maybe Dee and Laurie could come over here and stand with you for a little photo. They've already bought their brick. But this is more money. So, isn't that great?
On behalf of the Torrance Women's Club, we thank all of you for coming today. It was so much fun. And Janet came. Janet, you did it.